Hi guys, so this is obviously not one of the normal podcasts, so I won't do all of my normal intro stuff. And I'm obviously not filming from my usual spot. Sorry for the kind of informal intro. I threw my back out this weekend, and so I am trapped in my bed, not really able to move a whole lot, but hopefully I'll be able to go to the doctor tomorrow. So, yeah, sorry about that. I feel this is not the best setup, I recognize. But I just wanted to make a little quick intro to this vlog. It's not really in any kind of coherent, I don't know, it's not super coherent. It kind of jumps around a little bit. And that's kind of because I filmed almost every day I was there. And so I just am kind of compiling them in chronological order. And so the transitions might feel a little choppy because maybe mostly because I'm just not the best at editing, but it does jump around a little bit because of that. Yeah, some sections I'm talking, some sections are just kind of the natural background noise. So it has a very organic kind of feel to it. And then I wanted to note, because I didn't really explain this in this video clip, but towards the end, I, am talking about how I'm headed back home, I'm going to the airport, and then I have this seemingly random kind of clip of me being like, so my flight was canceled. That was me. That was actually a Snapchat that I had sent to my husband and had just saved for some reason. But I'm glad that I did because it offered some sort of explanation for what was happening in that section and why I was probably vaguely irritated looking, and why I was saying I was going to the airport, but now I'm obviously not, and there's more footage to be had. So that's what that's about. So that's why it's kind of, I don't know, filmed kind of strangely, because it was part of a longer Snapchat message to my husband letting him know what was happening. And then I cut it off kind of partway through because, I was updating him on kind of the plan for the dogs and things like that, which you guys don't need to know about. Like, you don't care what the plan was for the dogs. So I just cut that part out. But yeah, so I hope that you enjoy this vlog. I had a whole lot of fun on my trip, a whole lot of fun filming and compiling everything and revisiting those memories, putting it together for you guys. And I will try to put in the description below the video any like notable places I go, like restaurants or things like that. And then I also, I remember this too. Sorry, my arm was getting tired, so I had to switch to the other arm. But there's a part where I'm knitting on a certain pair of socks, and the next time you see me knitting on socks are totally different. My yarn didn't magically change. I did cast on another pair of socks because I realized that the socks that I was knitting, as I was knitting them, I did not have the correct needles for them. So the needles were way too small, and I was getting a very thick, dense, awkward fabric. I was also knitting the wrong size sock. It was going to be too big. So since I didn't have any other DPNs with me, I just cast on a different pair of socks for the appropriate size yarn and needles. So that's why there's a change between those. My yarn did not like metamorphosize. But yeah, okay, we'll go ahead and get to the video then. I hope you enjoy. So I'm in the airport, ready to go. The N95 pushes my glasses up, which I feel like makes me look a little strange, but it's okay. I have my knitting ready to go, and I'm excited to be boarding in about 30 minutes. So, hooray, we're on our way. Look at the beautiful trees. Wow. It's definitely fall here. So beautiful. Golden trees. These are birch trees. And look how beautiful. An autumnal view from the solarium. It's really beautiful here. So lovely.
Not all the seed catalogs carry that. There's
one too many. So it's got to be a hybrid if they named it that. These are just gorgeous. What a great display. And the one.
Glad to hear that. I mean, strange that we're getting such a boost in sales out of a pandemic, but yeah. Yeah.
So awesome. Look at the business name.
Well, your booth looks beautiful.
No, everywhere.
They just take the risk, yeah.
Well, because they can't just pull you
Charming.
over and be like, yeah. It was up for Emmys or Oscars last year during the COVID Oscars.
They've got a lot of child people there, unlike everywhere else. The child is such short supply.
When I did forensics, that was primarily all adults. I spent some time on that adolescent unit, but I was only there 1 day a week. And so I just kind of away from it.
I am approaching a local yarn shop. Behold, charming, Now to the front. This is just delightful. Welcome, Great Pumpkin. Charlie Brown references. Okay, let's see the front of this bad boy. Look how cute! Ah, in this darling house. Okay. This is excellent. We're gonna go in. This is great. I'm so excited. Look, they have lavender. Eee! Okay. This is so good. All right. Maybe I'll ask them permission before I film inside their shop, but hopefully they say yes. BRB. So we walk in the front door, and this is what greets us. A very charming cafe with a cafe area. And then we walk on in here. We have bags that you can get, a little display of small knits, beverages, and we are started with our knitting gubbins. So look how cute. So I had to do all my shopping before I did this filming because I was kind of freaking out. They've got lots of different knitting publications in here. They've got Taproot, they've got, I'm blinking, they've got Roots, got Pom Pom magazine. Here we go into the knitting area. Look at this magic. Okay, so we've got all of our notions over here. A lot of really chunky yarn. More kind of bulky, chunky yarn. They've got a whole bunch of roving and drop spindles for all of our spinners. A lovely selection of needles, a lot of chagu. A lot of our like DK weight publications. And they have a whole bunch of Malabrigo, but they've also got, you know, things like sugar and cream. And I thought that this was cool. They offer the Lopi, and they have like all these different Lopi colors. It's really amazing. Yeah, just stuff everywhere. It's actually really cool. I was freaking out for a very long time. This is their wall of fingering weight yarns. Is that not just completely magical? Here is a room for gathering and knitting with friends. More publications. I think that they called this their wool room. Just an amazing, amazing assortment. This might be the nicest yarn shop I've ever been in. This is beautiful. It's Verona, Wisconsin. Called the Sow's Ear. I love this. I think this is so cute. More knitting space. Is this not completely phenomenal? And then we have beautiful lace weight yarn over here. They've got a lot of Rowan. They have Rowan lace weight, which is, and mohair. Like, it's beautifully soft. It's so lovely. They've got a great selection of lots of different sheeps, but various alpaca as well. And then this whole section right here in the middle is the locally dyed yarn. And I think I might do a little bit of a haul video when I get back from my trip. So that'll be up soon. Those are sale bins. So amazing. So yeah, this is the sow's ear in Verona, Wisconsin. This is a pattern that's on Ravelry, which is very, very cool. Yeah. So come check them out if you guys are in town. This has been a delight, and everyone who's worked here has been just so incredibly helpful and friendly. So 10 out of 10 would recommend. I am just taking a walk this morning, and it's beautiful. You can see how beautiful is this here. I love it. Here's actually this tree. Let me see if I can get it. So pretty. I am just in raptures. There's this house back here that has this yellow tree, golden, I just love it. Wisconsin, take me away. Oof. And of course, maybe one of the best parts about Wisconsin is that it is appropriate for hand knits. So I get to wear my autumnal cowl while I'm here, and it goes along, or it goes with the trees and everything so beautifully. I'm just so pleased. Okay, so I have just knit my first ever gauge swatch. I am knitting the Arts sweater by We Are Knitters. And We Are Knitters. It's part of my package, or my kit. And so I have my, my yarn and the pattern and everything, and they want me to knit a gauge swatch, and I've never knit a gauge swatch before. So this is what's happening with that. It's supposed to be 4 inches by 4 inches. It's not. It is 4 inches wide, but it's like 4.5 inches tall. I'm not really sure what that's about. And I'm using my Knit and Kittens project bag, as you can see. Very exciting. But yeah, I don't really, sorry, my hand was just in front of the camera. I don't really know what to do about that. I guess that maybe means my gauge is too loose. I think I'm just gonna roll with it, since I kind of don't mind if my sweater's a little too big. And also they give the dimensions of like what the sleeves and what the front panel and the back panel, like what those are supposed to like measure. So I can kind of, my hair's kind of, it was very windy today, so. So I think I'll just kind of like measure them as I go and see what happens. Hopefully it'll be okay. I think it'll be fine. It's a very like loose kind of like tunic-y, kimono-y style kind of sweater, so I think it'll be fine. But we'll see. I wanted to share that with you guys. My first time at gauge swatching. So yes. And the saga will probably continue with this as the week goes on, because I just it is Monday of my visit in Wisconsin, and I finished my socks for Alex, and I am just doing my gauge swatch so I can cast on this sweater. So I'm very excited about it. So, alrighty. Good morning. It is Tuesday. I have finished the seed stitch border of the front panel of my Arts sweater, and I have my knitting with me this morning. I'm also delighted to have some green tea with lavender honey and carrot and berry muffins. Wonderful. And I'm taking my breakfast with my knitting in the solarium this morning, which is just a beautiful room in my friend's house that I really love. It's completely open, and it's really, really beautiful. And I love that I can see the beautiful Wisconsin trees in the fall while I'm having my breakfast and knitting on my sweater. I feel very blessed this morning. So I'm sorry about the noise. They're doing yard work outside, but look, I have a friend who has joined me. He's so cute. Hi, Buddy. A sweet little knitting friend. He's floofier even than my wool yarn. Who knew it was possible? So it is Wednesday, and I just wanted to do a little check-in during one of my breaks in between meetings. I am working remotely this week as I'm visiting in Wisconsin, but I have a little bit of a break, and I was doing just a little bit of knitting, and I wanted to show you guys my progress that I've been making on my arts sweater. So here it is. Oh, sorry about the hand. It seems to be going well. Yeah, I am about to bind off on this front panel. And when did I start this? I think that I did just this like bottom little border Monday night, like right before bed. And then the rest of this was knit yesterday and then a little bit this morning over breakfast. So this sweater is going quick. I could, this is a sweater I could probably knit in a week if I was, you know, I guess knitting as much as I'm knitting now because I'm not going to get to work on it at all on Friday because I'll be flying and I'm not going to work on a sweater on a plane. I'm going to work on socks. But yeah, this is real fast. I think I like working with bulky yarn for garments. Because it's not like I'm knitting on this for like, all day long. It's been, a few hours, but like I've been working and hanging out with my friend and going out for, food and going biking and all kinds of other stuff that was not knitting. So this is just really, really fast. And the yarn is like nice and soft and it's fun to work with. So far so good on the We Are Knitters kit. I'm really enjoying it. So I'll have a new sweater to wear soon. Maybe I can wear it in my next podcast episode. Amazing. And I've got one of my very favorite stitch markers out, or progress keepers on here. It's a little, come here, cat. There we go. It's a little calico cat in a cup of green tea, which I think is charming AF. So, yeah. At the yarn shop, they had a whole bunch of really, really cute notions and stitch markers, and I think we're going back there on Friday to have brunch and for me to get a few more things, because I was weirdly conservative in my shopping while we were there. I got 5 skeins of yarn. I think I got 6 maybe. I might get a few more though. And then they had some stitch markers I really liked, and they had roving that I kind of want to get as well. So we'll see. And I just want to hang out with the pretty yarn some more. So yeah. Anyway, thought I'd just check in and share that with you guys. I should probably get ready for my next meeting. But yes.
For me, I just did one and then I go to the rest. So now I put a ponytail up here.
Delicious. In case anyone was wondering, Wisconsin's got a lot of cheese. I did not realize how much cheese Wisconsin had until I just went into a grocery store. And there's just cheese everywhere. This cheese looks like a pumpkin, like a jack-o'-lantern. Sweet Halloween cheese. And we have crisps for our cheese. Various cheese paraphernalia. Yeah, just cheese everywhere. Seems good. We have signs to show how far away the cheese came from here. How thoughtful. They're everywhere. So cool. And if the special Wisconsin cheese wasn't enough, we now have all of our sandwich cheeses and shredded cheeses and block cheeses. And then we do have more Wisconsin cheeses. I've never seen so much cheese in my life. I might have to move to Wisconsin. I really love that this is in the grocery store. I think this is really cool. Some of these are really beautiful. If I wasn't about to knit some mittens, I'd probably buy a pair. Love that. So it is Thursday evening and I am sitting in the solarium as it rains, and I have terrible overhead lighting. I look very something. Anyway, that's all right. So it's my last evening here and I'm just having a chill night. I finished with work a little bit ago and I'm just knitting in here and listening to the rain, and it's very nice. I finished the front panel of my arts sweater and I bound that off this morning, and then I cast on the first of my holiday sock knitting. So I'm sorry that I keep reaching it with my hand over the screen. It just, or over the viewfinder. Anyway, so this is the sock that I cast on. You can kind of see it's like a gradient. It's like pinks with some like teal and blue. It's purple with some like teals and blues. The purple's not showing up super well in this light. I'll definitely film this again later for you guys so you can see it a little bit better, but it's fun. This is, I think, the Celestial something colorway, it's the Patton's Croix FX, I think, in the Celestial. Might just be Celestial color. I don't remember. I have the package somewhere. Wait a minute. Am I prepared? So it's Patton's Croix. And it is, yeah, Celestial colors. Look at that. It's like I know what I'm knitting with sometimes. So yeah, I wanted to get these. I wanted at least to get the cuff done for airplane knitting tomorrow, but I've got some of the leg done too. So these are going slower than usual because this is a bigger size sock than I have ever done. So these will be fairly slow-ish, I think, but they shouldn't be too bad. So I think they'll be perfectly fine. I should get them done in a week or so, and then I'll move on to the next pair of holiday socks, holiday gift socks. But yeah, my friend and I are going to watch a movie tonight. We're going to watch Cruella because we haven't seen it yet. And the previews for it just look really fun. So I'm going to have my sock knitting for that. Oh, I have a friend. Hi, Betty. Hey, Betty. You want to say hi? Say hi to the people. Say hello to your... That's not yours. Thank you. Good boy. Good boy. I'm sorry. Distracted by the giant floof dog. Oh my gosh, he's damp. He went outside a little bit ago, and you're a good boy. He went outside a little bit ago and he's still a little damp. So anyway, just wanted to check in with you guys for the evening. I hadn't checked in yet today. So I am wearing my new cat pumpkin socks. I love them. And they say, I'm sorry if this is distressing for anybody. Feline spooky. Yeah, I love these. I got them yesterday at Paper Source. I also got some stationery things and a new Christmas mug. So excited. I'll share that with you guys in December when it is the appropriate time for me to be drinking out of a Christmas mug. Now is not that time. But yeah, so I guess I'll end this little check-in right here, and I'll probably see you guys again later, either today or tomorrow.
One of those things. So I'm just totally interested.
Yarn skein earrings. That's so amazing. So I found these gradient sets that I think are really cute. Look at that. So cute. It's by Chappelle. I think it's Chappelle. I think these are so cute. They're like little yarn wreaths or yarn flowers. So cute. I had to share that with you guys. They have so much Malabrigo. It makes my heart so happy. It's all over the door. So happy. And then look at this cool, giant wabi sabi. It's 200 grams. It's gorgeous. Each one is different. I just think it's so cool. do custom French sodas. Delicious. So my flight has been canceled because of weather, and so I am now not going to be flying out of Madison until 5:30 p.m. tomorrow, and then my flight out of Chicago leaves at 7:30 p.m. tomorrow. So I'm gonna have the same travel itinerary exactly, but just a day late. So Mom and Dad are staying at our house tonight. I'm trying to And yeah, so that was my trip to Madison, Wisconsin. I apologize too for the heavy breathing while hiking. I was just winded. We were at the top of a mountain and I was out of breath. I was trying to breathe quietly, but you can kind of hear it still. But hopefully you guys don't mind too much. But yeah, I'm glad to have been able to share that trip with you guys. If you have any questions about like places I visited, or you know, the things that are kind of like in the videos, feel free to let me know and I will answer those questions as best I can. But I suppose it'll be bye for now, and I will be back again with you guys soon with a normal podcast episode, which will have some finished objects in it and acquisitions, because Alex brought me something from his New York fishing trip, so I have to share that with you guys because I'm excited about it. So I will see you guys again soon. I hope that you have a good rest of your week. Bye.